Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to use filter controls. Filters allow you to easily control the data in your dashboard and make it more interactive. The most common filter is the drop-down list. It's a great space saver for your dashboard. To add one, go to the toolbar, click Add a control, select drop-down list and place it on your canvas. In the Setup panel, find the control field. This is the dimension you want to filter by. So let's select category. Now, if you go to the view mode and click the list, you can uncheck everything and select only the category you want to filter by. Let's say printers. Now all charts on the page update to show only printer data. You can also select multiple categories or all except one. If you have a lot of categories, it's very useful to use a search bar inside the filter. You can enable or disable this in the style settings using this option. Additionally, there is also an option to show metric beside each category. You can change which metric is shown in the setup section in the metric section. And you can also enable or disable it. It's completely up to you. Now let's look at two more text-based filters. First, we have the fixed size list, and I will use this for the state column and the control field. Unlike the dropdown, this list is always open and visible on the page. It's perfect when you only have a few options and you want the user to see them right away without clicking. And you can easily transform a fixed size list back into a drop-down. Just go to the Style section and select Drop-down option. Then we have the input box. And I will set the control field for this one to state as well. This is very useful when you have a long list of unique values. Instead of scrolling, the user can just type the name they are looking for. For example, I'll type California to find results only for that state. One thing to keep in mind, you must type the value exactly as it appears in your data. If you make a typo or spell it wrong, the filter won't find any results. So make sure your users know exactly what to type. Sometimes a simple list isn't enough. That's where the advanced filter comes in. Let's use this for the product column. And in the settings, you can choose exactly how the search logic works. For example, you can search for a product that contains a specific word or starts with a specific code or letter. If you are an expert, you can even use regex for complex patterns. What makes this filter unique is that you can use it for both dimensions, like text, and metrics, like numbers. If you filter by a metric, like gross amount, the conditions change. You can choose equal, between, greater than, or less than. Basically, this type of filter gives the user the most power to find exactly what they need. Now, let's handle numbers. For that, I'll use the slider filter. I'm going to use cross amount at the control field, And this creates a bar that you can slide from left to right or from right to left. If I only want to see high value sales, I can slide the minimum to $500 or more. Also, in the Setup tab, you can set a default value. For example, you can make the dashboard always start by showing only sales between $100 and $500. And the last filter I would like to show is the date range control filter. Basically, this is the most important filter for any report. Most of the time, you don't even need to pick a field. Looker Studio automatically finds your date column, and this allows your users to select predefined date range like today, yesterday, last, 7 days, 14, and etc., or a custom range. If you want to be specific about which date column the filter uses for the whole report, you can set it explicitly. To do that, right-click on the canvas and select Report Settings. Make sure that your data source is selected, and in the date range dimension slot, choose the exact date column you want this filter to control. So basically, filtering is what makes Looker Studio feel like a real app instead of just a slide deck. Thanks for watching. Bye.